Welcome back once again. So we will continue from this very session of our training series on Xero Cloud Accounting application. So quickly for today, we'll be looking at how you can perform transactions and also view reports of the entire transactions in Xero. This very class was organized today, 19 January 2022, and a training for you to watch and practice. Please, if you are watching this very video, ensure to subscribe to our YouTube channel on the Accounting Software Made Simple channel on YouTube. Also share. Our lessons are richly organized to ensure you are well covered before you step out for that interview or before you face any challenge in your career path. We urge you to always come to our channel, subscribe, and stay tuned with our videos. I am Williams, the lead instructor. So for the exercise, we will be working with two menus here on Xero. The aspect of the transaction, that's the data entry part, and the reporting. So for the reporting, we'll be looking at the balance sheet. That's the statement of financial position to analyze the financial position of the business. I'll be using other relevant reports in the dashboard snapshot area. And also, we'll be working with the profit and loss and other comprehensive income reports, and probably customer detail, item report, summary, and others. So the following transactions have been taking place in January, which have not been entered. Okay, so we are to enter this record in the application, and remember we are in Xero and this is the part 3. So let's get started. Before we go to the question, let's go and open our application. Remember, this training it's been for this series we are using. So we say Xero. Go to the login to Xero option. Once it pops up, click on login. Remember the user, that's the email address you want to be needed at this very point, and also the password you set up at the time. I believe before this point you have taken care and sorted out the issue of Xero's third layer, which is the multi-authenticator issue, which I showed you. A good way to do that is to download the Xero Verify application for those using Android on the Google Play Store, and also those using iOS can also access it. So there is a question we have sent a notification to your phone. Accept it to authenticate your login. This might be taking time to come in due to network. Okay, so in such situation, you just have to move straight. Click on resend notification, and if it doesn't come in, click on use a backup instead. Now, Xero will be asking you, how would you like to authenticate? You could use the backup email address, or you could say 6-digit code. So it's asking me for an authentication code. So now I will minimize my screen on my phone and scroll down to Xero. I'll go to Xero Verify application, and here the code is waiting for me. 149541. Let's see, okay, 890159. I'll come over and say my code is what? 890159. I believe we are correct. So we will do this on a faster note. So instead of wasting much time waiting for that notification message, you could use the enter code option. Remember, I told you that Xero works with 30 days trial. So this is remaining 25 days left. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am Williams, and we want to get started here. We are looking at a medical health company, and the name of this business is Health Value Pharmacy and Stores. There are transactions for health value, and we want to enter these transactions. We will do this because we cannot capture this in one day in this very video. So we will be taking it bit by bit. Okay, we'll look at the transactions and take it bit by bit. So from that transaction, you can see that there are a lot of informations. We are told that on this business, they open the bank account, they invest 1 million into the business. The business also started a graphic designer. All of such is an expense here, contacting graphic designer to do a logo. Chairs were purchased, contacted Ms. Right Shoe. Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin by saying that in every business, a business must have customers, must have suppliers, must have items or service they are rendering or selling. And a business is to look in ways on how these various aspects can be captured properly and completely without error. This is more like the accounting process. So quickly, without wasting of time, we will start off by setting up all the suppliers and customers Health Value Pharmacy has. So we'll begin from that aspect in this very series and this very part 3. In part 4, we'll be looking at recording all the items Health Value has. So take notes right now, we'll be learning how to record suppliers and customers in Xero. But this very session will look into how to record suppliers in Xero. So quickly, to record the suppliers in Xero, you go straight to contacts. When you open your contacts on your phone, you will see on your phone on the Xero application, you will see all contact customer suppliers. And remember, we are working with how to add suppliers. So like I said, you go to contacts on the menu and you click on suppliers from the list of options. Now let me add quickly that the information stored in Xero is further used in the transaction which I'm talking about. Now, entering data in Xero is a one-time work, but entering data in transaction or performing data in transaction is a day-to-day activity. And this is why Health Value gave us some information that from the first, when its business was incorporated, till a 19th, they have not entered these information. And we are to come in to do more like a conversion into this application. And this is the simpler way to do this. Now, transactions are here. So we are working with suppliers, contacted Miss Right Shoe Collection and ordered shoes, meaning that Miss Right Shoe Collection is a supplier, and that happened on the 15th. So we move straight ahead to the 15th. That was on the 5th. So we'll say, let's add up this new supplier. So to add up a new supplier, after clicking on suppliers from contacts, you click on new contact for the supplier. Now this is the very dashboard. The technology showing properly on yours. You can zoom it. So what's the name? We say Miss Right. So say Miss Right. Miss Right Collections. So this is how to add up suppliers. You can add up any other information for Miss Right, the number of the person, the name, the email, the phone number of Miss Right, and other information. See on over here, you can also impute any other information, sales setting, purchase settings. Let's look at purchase settings. Purchase settings. Okay. Or credit limit. When you're purchasing for hours, the credit limit. You can impute that information depending on the information, so that we are not giving to us. So quickly we will say save. So with this, we have saved this very supplier, potential supplier of this business. So you can see Miss Wright's collection has been saved as a supplier. So next, we look at the transaction. I will say another supplier. Remember, we'll be taking it bit by bit. From supplier, we'll move to customers in the next part 4. Now, let me add that transaction store information about dealings of the business, such as sales, purchase, payment, receipt, and so on, just like we are doing. And it's good to mention before we proceed that after entering transactions, the next thing the user is required to do is to view the data that has been entered for that transaction. We have just seen that yes, it could be that we want to know the total purchases in a day or total outflow and inflow of cash from that particular supplier. We can always do that. So we check, that's on the 5th, Miss Right. Is there any other supplier? Purchase 3 desktop from Big System Solution, that's the supplier. Purchase stationery from Easy Concept. So we have Big System Solution. We added as a new one. Okay. So we go same way. Remember, go to our dashboard. For those who are just joining and watching, endeavor to subscribe. The only way we can keep serving you better is when you subscribe to this channel. Encourage us, please. So we'll go to contact and suppliers. So we are adding up big system solutions. Okay, so take note, please. So still on how to add a supplier, you click on new contact. It means new supplier. Yeah. Now on the information tab, for the sake of ensuring you are conversant, say big system solutions. Don't worry, just enter this very information. If there is an email for it, you say big system solution at Gmail. I've been to a lot of firms where they keep a manual record of their suppliers list. This is not that advisable. Anything can happen to such records. So it says save. So ladies and gentlemen, with this, we have just saved another new supplier into this very business. Okay. So quickly, we also have other transactions. For example, we are told that purchase stationery from Easy Concept and also purchase cosmetics from Zara Beauty Enterprise, purchase perfume from Miraland Perfume Company. It's an exercise for you. Using the existing examples that have been given, go and set up these very ones. Create and add a supplier for Easy Concept, Ibrahim Print Limited, Zara Beauty Enterprise, Miraland Perfume Company. I believe you can see the question is clear. How to attempt this question, screenshot this very page so you can see what we are working with. So once you're done with this, do that exercise, ensure you add up those zero informations. You can see here, big system solution has been created today, and there is no activity yet. We have not entered what we purchased from because it's a new transaction we are entering. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that this is how you can add up suppliers to your business when you're using Xero Cloud Accounting application. It's very easy and simple and straightforward. I will be guiding you on the next series on how to add up customers. Remember, every business have customers, every business have suppliers. We have just completed the suppliers tax. Do the exercise, add up the remaining suppliers that we have not added. And we continue from the next part 4, where we'll be looking at customers. We are going to capture their details. We have one here that Marian Olayinka, we sold 15 shoes to Marian Olayinka, sold 16 big milk, 37 to Dinah Michaels. All these applications are, all these are important. And there are other applications, information that are not here. They will also be updated as we proceed the next. Thank you once again. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. God bless you. Okay, we round up here. We want to ensure that miswrite collections and the other have also been entered. So don't forget the contact tab is very important. So when you come here, you will have an overview of your latest suppliers. You can see Big System Solution and miswrite collection. So you do not owe them money and they do not owe you, because this is just newly entered. You can always click on the option here to edit. It could be your situations, so you want to add or change information pertaining to that supplier. You can do that. Thank you once again. See you next part 4 on how to add customers still on this series. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.